So today we're talking about Leo's Pet Care. Leo's Pet Care, an Indianapolis, Indiana veterinarian about hip dysplasia. Sarah, can you tell me what hip dysplasia actually is?
Hip dysplasia and arthritis in dogs are not the same thing, but hip dysplasia can cause arthritis in dogs. With the advent of many veterinary drugs designed to treat canine arthritis, much has been said by big pharmaceuticals about arthritis treatment, but very little is published about how to prevent arthritis in the first place.
So if I understand, arthritis in dogs is one of the most common conditions treated at the office of Leo's Pet Care Veterinary Clinic. But it's not all bad news. At least old age means that our companion animals are living longer. However, just like in older humans, older dogs and cats start to develop age-related changes and conditions.
What I'm going to describe to you is why hip dysplasia, which is something some dogs are born with, can lead to arthritis years and years later.
So please, by all means, continue.
Hip dysplasia in its purest form is a malformation of the hip joint on one or both sides, leading to a femur that does not fit correctly into the pelvic socket and or poorly developed muscles in the pelvic area.
So, hip dysplasia is not arthritis, rather arthritis forms because of the looseness of the hip joint caused by the congenital and environmental disease. Hip dysplasia, that's just fun to say.
The causes of hip dysplasia are considered heritable, but new research conclusively suggests that environment also plays a role, meaning if your puppy grows up too quickly or gets injured, the hips may either not have time to develop properly or will be literally forced by repeated motion into developing improperly.
Now, research into the environmental cause or contributions to hip dysplasia are ongoing. So your recommendations here must, by definition, remain generalized. Just because your dog has hip dysplasia does not mean she will develop arthritis. Is that correct?
If your dog has a poorly developed hip joint, they may start to subconsciously move differently to compensate and reduce pain. She may either bunny hop, where both legs move together, or she won't run as much, or she'll be stiff all the time. Since the hip cannot move fully, the body compensates by adapting its use of the spine, often causing spine, knee, or muscle joint problems to arise.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Hip dysplasia and arthritis are common problems found in dogs and cats. So visit your veterinarian. If you suspect one of these problems, and if you are in Indianapolis, visit Leo's Pet Care or call 317-721-7387. Good night, folks.